there, I'm Laurie Wright, also known as Not Your Average Grandma, and my mission is to help women realize that they can make big changes even at midlife, because I want you to feel empowered that you can make these big changes and have a healthier and happier life. And so I was pondering getting on and sharing because I've been doing coaching for about a little over 3 years now, and I was thinking about how much my life has changed in the past 3 years. And I thought, I wonder if I ever saw somebody on Facebook doing a video, would that have prompted me to make a change? Because actually I kind of fell into this because my daughter started coaching, and so I thought, I wanted to help my daughter. But I was at a stuck place, and I think, now that I've been through it, my journey is 3.5 years old, and now I think I just want to help, if it's just one person, get unstuck like I was stuck. And so I thought I just need to be bold and share kind of what that journey looked like for me in the beginning, because I could have helped myself. I mean, somebody like me could have helped me, and I could have started earlier. And sometimes I think that when you're stuck, you don't even kind of realize sometimes, because you're just going through the motions. And so all I knew is that my clothes weren't fitting anymore, and I didn't feel good about myself, and that I was in a job that I didn't know when I could ever leave, and that I felt trapped, and I wasn't passionate about it. I dreaded going to work the next day. And so I don't know if you are in this position, you just should listen to this. Just listen to this and be open about this, because I think that this could be life-changing. And if it's just a little seed that's planted right now that you just, maybe it's perked your interest. But I'm a normal, average person that I never in a million years thought that I could make an income working at home. And so I didn't think that I could get healthy and change my life and get in the best shape of my life, get back to my college weight. I didn't think I could ever do a pull-up that I did my first pull-up at age 55. I didn't think that, there was a viable job that you could sit at home and on your couch and earn an income. In this day and age, with social media and with all of the training that's available free, I literally have gotten more than a college degree, a master's degree in the last 3 years. I would have been paying for a lot of school by now and still not have a degree. So I came up with the 5 steps that I basically think, that got me started, basically. But the first thing is I tried something new. I tried different things. I was going to the gym. The gym wasn't effective. And it was do I try a new machine? Do I try a new aerobics class? Or do I try something completely different? Do I try this online accountability group and this at-home workout that it's only 25 minutes a day? I don't know. Maybe I'll try. It comes in this package with a shake, so maybe it'll help me because I can't poop. So maybe it'll clear that up. I just didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to help my daughter because she had just started coaching, and I was like, honey, I'll be in your group. I'll be in your online accountability group, whatever the hell this thing is. And I was a big skeptic about these things. I work for a network marketing company, and I was very skeptical about it. I was like, ugh. And so, but network marketing companies have good products. And so I was like, okay, I'll purchase a product. I've purchased products before from network marketing companies and been satisfied. So I tried something new. That was step 1. So the step 2 was I showed up every single day. So I made a commitment. So when I got this fitness program and this package, it was a 10-week commitment. It was basically do this program for 10 weeks, take your before pictures, yeah, and then just push play. And it was actually 5 days a week out of the 7 days. And I thought I can do that. So I showed up, I pushed play every day, even the days, I might have missed a day, and then I would do a double the next day. So I stayed on track. I never missed a workout. I can say I never missed a workout. I did every single workout. So like at the end of the week, I always had all those workouts done. And so that was step 2. I showed up. And step 3 was I just fell in love with the whole system. I fell in love with the workouts. I fell in love with what it was doing to me. I fell in love with the nutrition. I fell in love with the shake because I started pooping. My hair got thicker. My hair has never been this thick in my life. It actually grows too fast, so I have to have it cut because it grows too fast. But my nails, I could tell everything was changing, and it was easier. I mean, when I was going to the gym, it wasn't so easy. And so figuring out how to exercise and eat healthy I fell in love with that. I fell in love with I fell in love with the feeling. I fell in love with the products. They made me feel like I was young again. They made me feel like I'd never ever felt like that before. And so that was my third step was, I fell in love. That was, just like fell in love with the products, fell in love with the company, and their mission. Number 4 is I track my progress. So that was a whole thing I was tracking to see, okay, is this really working? Is this really doing something for me? So, and I'd started over the holidays. So over the holidays when you're eating your worst and you're drinking a lot extra alcohol because you're going to parties. And yeah, it was working. I mean, you should see I shared the midpoint pictures with one of my groups today. Well, it wasn't even midpoint because it was, I think, 4 weeks in, and the program's 10 weeks. So it was early, before mid-time. And it was actually clearly my back rolls, which I had started with, were gone. And so that was pretty amazing. So tracking my progress was keeping me motivated and was keeping me going. And so what might have seemed like in the first couple of weeks, like, oh, this is hard. I don't really like this. This is a lot of, I'm not seeing, I'm doing this, and it's just like every day. And so when you are tracking your progress, you're seeing the results, and it keeps you motivated when you might not have been motivated before. And so the 5th thing was that when I finished my 10 weeks, so I didn't even know that, well, I knew that there was a job available. I knew that this is something I could do, and I could be a coach if I wanted. So but I didn't really want to do that. I wasn't ready to do that yet because I thought it was sketchy. Remember, I'm like kind of skeptical. And so I didn't want to be a part of it. I was a 6-figure corporate person. I was making $145,000 a year. And so even though I was unhappy in my job, I had a great income, and we were able to travel, and we were able to do everything that we wanted to do, and live in a beautiful home in a beautiful neighborhood. And so, it's kind of funny when you think, that's the price I pay. That's the price I pay. I'm miserable in my job. Well, maybe not miserable, but I was not, you think you're in this life for a purpose. That wasn't my purpose. That wasn't my purpose that I'm here on earth for. It didn't give me a sense of worth. It didn't give me a sense of passion. I was there to collect a paycheck. Now, that's sad. Now that I look back and think about how passionate I am about the work I do, and I think that's really sad. I went to work every day to collect a paycheck. And that is not what I was brought on earth to do. I know that now, but I didn't figure that out until I was 55 years old. I was just about to turn 55 years old. And so I signed up to be a coach for the discount because I fell in love with the products. So I fell in love with the products. And when I was first approached, my daughter said, oh, you can get a discount. I was like, no, that's so sketchy. I'm not doing that. That is so sketchy. Go away. And so she slunk away. And so that was, and then she came back because she realized I'm going to continue using these products because I love them. They've changed my life. And so then she came back the second time, and I was like, okay, it is it's going to save me money. I'm stupid if I'm not just going to like do it. So I did it. And then it was this whole mental transformation, because I started thinking, why wouldn't I want to share this with other people? Why wouldn't I want the thing that solved my problem, the solution that I was looking for years, because I was trying to lose 10 pounds for 10 years, and I ended up losing 17 pounds. And the thing that like I'm super passionate about, why wouldn't I want to like start telling people about it? Why wouldn't I want to start why wouldn't I want to start running my own groups? And why wouldn't I want to start helping people with that? And then why wouldn't I want to start mentoring other coaches? Why wouldn't I want to start leading a team? I mean, I was once a vice president at a company and had a pretty big group of people under me. So it's like, why wouldn't I want to take people under my wing and teach them what I know and teach them what I've learned and help them earn income and help them quit their jobs and do this too? So why wouldn't I want to do that? So that was, and it, seriously only took me a couple of weeks to come to that realization, but it's a process. We all go through a process as we learn, we experiment, we learn, and then we jump in. And so when I went through this thinking process, after I signed up for the discount, and then I started thinking about what this has done for me and how I could really make a difference in this world by helping other people. And then it just became a super passion of mine. And I jumped in with both feet and hands and became obsessed actually about it, because there's nothing that this is my place on earth, is to be vocal about how this can impact your life. And so I want to put my brave hat on and be courageous to sit here and tell you that there is nothing like this that can change your life, that can seriously change your life. And so it was just a simple series of 5 steps. Being open to trying something new. That was where it started, just being open to trying something new, and then showing up and trusting the process, and then falling in love with the products, and then tracking my progress to make sure that the results were there, and then being open to the possibility of it being a career. So I started with the idea, and being open to the exercise, being open to the new way of learning nutrition and finding an exercise program at home. So, and then it was just kind of a process going through ultimately to finding a career that was amazing and allowed me to quit my 6-figure job and allowed me to work at home and be completely free. No boss. It's my time, my schedule. I decide. Nobody decides for me anymore. And what a freeing feeling that is. And I would love everybody to have that. So anyways, I want to share this. I want to share it. I want you to hear it. And it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but I want you to know what my experience was. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. We are running a group next week. We call it a coach sneak peek, where we're going to be sharing what our lives are like as coaches. So if you have any interest in that, comment below, just say interested, or message me and say you're interested if you prefer privacy. We are going, part of this journey is winning things and getting gifts from the company. If you do well, you get free trips. And so I have won a trip to go to the Dominican Republic. So we'll be sharing our journey. We'll be sharing the journey of our trip. So I'll be in the Dominican for 6 nights. I can't wait. I need to do the whole sunscreen thing because I'm getting to that age, and so I'll be probably under an umbrella most of the time. But I can't be more excited to spend time with the corporate executives that are so absolutely awesome and make my job so much easier by having these awesome products. So, and then being with the other coaches who I've met through this journey. And I will tell you, I didn't even touch on this, and this is part of what we'll go through in the group. The women and men that are coaches are the most amazing, uplifting group of people that you have ever come across in your entire life. Everybody lifts each other up. If only the world had Beachbody coaches as that were running this world, because we would be in a much better place, let me tell you. So anyways, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed my 5 steps of my journey, and would love to see you in the group. So good night. Good luck. Tomorrow's hump day. Yay.